Okay, what's good, everyone? It's Nigel here, Trinidad Empowerment Network. So I told you this was going to happen. If you guys watched my video on the central bank and foreign exchange, you would see I warned you that this was going to happen. I warned that firing Alvin Hilaire would come back to haunt this government, and now we are unfortunately here. So the former central bank governor was officially, or has officially, signaled his intention to sue the state, for wrongful dismissal. Just to be clear, when you sue the state, you are suing the people of Trinidad and Tobago. You are suing taxpayers. That's where the money comes from. It doesn't come from the politicians. It comes from the people, the taxpayers. So Alvin Hilaire is now suing the state for wrongful dismissal. And if this plays out like the last time, we are looking at millions of taxpayers' dollars down the drain again. Well, certainly we're going to make Mr. Hilaire, an already rich man, I assume, even richer. So let's get straight to the facts. Hilaire was removed on June the 24th. He was fired. No official reason was given for his sacking, for his firing. But we do know that weeks earlier, the Prime Minister said publicly that Hilaire was refusing to release the names of the top users of foreign exchange, of Forex, in Trinidad and Tobago. They tried multiple times to get Hilaire to release these names. However, he refused, citing the law. He said the law prevents him from releasing the names of these people publicly. And in fact, he was right. There is a law that prevents him from doing so. So, the irony is, this exact script played out in 2015 when Jwala Rambarran was fired for speaking up on the same issue. And he himself successfully sued the government and won. That's when the PNM was in charge. See, the state had to pay him $7.5 million of, what did I say before? Your money, of taxpayers' money, for wrongful dismissal. He was fired for releasing the names. And now it looks like we're about to rinse and repeat. We're about to repeat the same costly mistake. This was so predictable. I saw this coming a mile off. It's almost like the world's most obvious telegraph punch. You could see this coming a mile off. And here's the thing. It's either this government was too incompetent to realize, which I don't actually believe. They were too incompetent to realize that this would lead to a lawsuit, or they knew full well what they were doing, and they were simply willing to take the financial hit just to install their guy. At the end of the day, the money that Hilaire is suing for, like I've said to you before, is not their money. It's your money. It's taxpayers' money. So Larry Hawaii, a former finance minister for the UNC, was immediately appointed to replace Hilaire. He was already lined up for the job, let's face it. So was this about protecting public interest, or just putting a loyalist in place, in position? This is a question you have to ask yourself. Was this about protecting the public's interest and knowing who the foreign exchange go to, or were they just wanting to put a loyalist in position? And why is it that every time someone asks real questions about the foreign exchange issues in Trinidad, they end up getting fired, or something goes amiss? It's all so corrupt, the entire thing. It makes no sense. And yet we do not know who the top foreign exchange users or takers are in Trinidad. So who exactly is abusing the system? What are they hiding? Why is the government protecting them instead of exposing them? So Hilaire was fired by the UNC for not revealing the names of the top Forex users in Trinidad and Tobago. Let's see what the new governor does. So I want to be clear. This isn't about defending Alvin Hilaire. This isn't about defending Alvin Hilaire. This is about yet another expensive political decision when we, the people, the taxpayers of Trinidad and Tobago, lose out again. And the news and the headlines should be making a song and dance about this, but no one is. We keep hearing when the UNC wins, everybody wins. Well, that's gone a bit quiet now, funnily. No one's winning at the minute. There's a lot of losing going on, I can assure you. All I see from the UNC is revenge politics. I see secrecy. I see a government prepared to waste your money to protect the powerful. So no, the winning isn't happening anytime soon. Do not hold your breath. I told you this was going to happen. If you watched my previous video, I fully explained to you that this was the likely outcome. Alvin Hilaire was going to sue. He wasn't going to take this sitting down. He was probably, anyway, I'm not gonna speculate. I'm not going to speculate. So if you agree that the public deserves answers on this, not lawsuits, hit the like button and share this video. Subscribe to Trinidad Empowerment Network. Because I believe that the media in Trinidad should be talking about this. It is your money at the end of the day that's going to be used to pay this. This was an obvious lawsuit. Why did they do it? Why did the UNC do it? Why did they install one of their guys? And why hasn't he, up to this date, released the names of the top Forex users as requested by the Prime Minister of Alvin Hilaire? Something appears to be amiss here. So the public's losing out doubly here. We haven't had the names of the top Forex users, as the Prime Minister rightfully requested, yet. Maybe they're still working on it. Let's keep an eye on it and see how that transpires. And on top of that, Mr. Hilaire is about to sue the government. He's about to sue the state. And who's paying? The taxpayers. This is taxpayers' money that's about to be used to pay off this. He's going to win this lawsuit. There is no doubt he's going to win this lawsuit. And if the last governor was paid 7.5 million, according to the records, I'm assuming that he's going to be paid substantially more because of inflation and everything else. That's our money. That's taxpayers' money. The silence and it's frustrating. It's frustrating. Anyway, I'd keep an eye on this because the media wouldn't, and I will continue to bring to light anything else on this matter. Please like, please share, and I'll see you guys on my next video. For now, God bless. Take care. Peace.